Hey everybody, it's your pal Mike Zombie, and this week we're going to talk about Mimesis, Night of the Living Dead from 2011, which is currently getting a 3.6 star rating on IMDb. That's pretty fair, as to my estimation. The premise of this movie is simple but interesting, and I'll read the little tagline here. A group of horror fans find themselves unwilling participants in a nightmarish role-playing game that pays homage to a classic horror film. That pretty much sums it up. A couple of nerds, though they're kind of non-nerdly, but still nerds, go to a horror convention, and they're enjoying a director talking about people wanting to blame the media and people wanting to emulate, and it's Sid Haig. Now, you know who Sid Haig is. You should know who Sid Haig is. Holy shit, you better fucking know. Why are you even listening if you don't know? Well, Google Sid Haig, H-A-I-G. He's the best performance of the film, and I will say that I really like Sid Haig, and I really like Sid when he's just talking about stuff and not being the creepy Spaulding character. Though I like him as Captain Spaulding, but when Sid is just talking and trying to relay a point, I just, for some reason, I like him extra. He's like the cool, creepy uncle you wish you had. So these two nerds, after seeing Sid Haig's thing, remember, he's not being Sid, he's being Alfonso Betts, he's a director. They get invited to a cool party out in the middle of nowhere near some farm or whatever. And they have a bunch of bickering and arguing and end up going. There's a bunch of people there, a bunch of other horror fans from this convention, and I'm going to zip this up into a real quick, easy to take in deal. So it seems most of the people who attended this party have been given some type of drug in their drink, because everybody just passes right the fuck out. And they wake up in different clothes in a different setting, and they are reliving Night of the Living Dead 68. Well, 90 as well, I guess. But they're put in the same kind of clothing in an almost identical farmhouse with suddenly zombies everywhere. All the roles are represented for the most part, and they're like, what the fuck happened? Why, they realize they've been knocked out. They realize they're not sure where they are, and they're trying to figure out what's going on, and someone realizes, hey, we're all dressed up and kind of in the same position as Night of the Living Dead. And it's not all that it seems to be, because it's not really zombies. It's people who work at or own, I didn't quite get that part of it, I guess the world's largest haunted house for Halloween. And they decided, you know what, it'd be more fun if we just put people in this scenario and put on metal teeth and went around and actually killed them and ate them like zombies. This movie kind of goes askew. I mean, it's an interesting concept. I'm pleased that people are trying to do it a bit differently. But once you found out that these weren't really zombies, but just people dressing up and acting like zombies, I pretty much lost all interest. Because then it just becomes simply, because these people are attacking the living, biting them, killing them, but they're not returning because obviously they weren't zombies. And some of these people are dying. What I didn't appreciate is like one of the zombie gals gets stabbed in her lower back with some garden, like some shears, straight through her gut. And she goes, ooh, and falls down like she wouldn't be screaming her full fucking head off, shrieking. Come on. Some of the fake zombies die and get cut up and really physically fucked up, and they never break character. So that was kind of dumb. So it's just a murder film. It's a LARP murder film about Night of the Living Dead. Now, I know I sell it really shitty. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It's worth a watch. I mean, if it's on, check it out. Just to see Sid Haig. Now, those with a keen eye that are a little older might recognize the farmer who owns the farmhouse in the beginning. He's Courtney Gaines, but you might know him as Malachi from Children of the Corn. That's right. Outlander! We have your woman, Outlander. Yes, Courtney Gaines. I love Courtney. He was in, of course, Children of the Corn. He's done a bunch of things. I also liked him as Red Dick in Lust in the Dust. That was, I don't know, I think it was on cable every other night, and I was always up late watching cable, so Lust in the Dust was on quite a bit. But he makes an appearance. They're the two most notable stars, Courtney Gaines, but especially Sid Haig, who is a very well-spoken guy. And I watched him and Ken Foray have a pretty funny exchange at a convention where they're both going, man, fuck you, motherfucker, back and forth and laughing. So they're both real good guys. Anyway, so there's not really much for me to spoil. If you've seen Night of the Living Dead, you understand what happened in this film. And all you got to do is take the zombies out and just make it weird people. Cannibals, I guess, with the metal teeth. But would you really start chewing on someone and ingesting their blood? You don't know them. It's just some fucking horror convention person you invited to a party. So who knows? You might have any number of diseases farting around in your blood. So I'm going to be chewing on your skin and ingesting your blood. Right, that's what I'm going to do, because who doesn't want a little extra HIV, right? That was really dumb. So while an interesting concept, the problems that pop up with this scenario were a bit too much for me to step over. Not a bad film. On the Berdinsky rating scale of buy it, borrow it, don't bother, just be a borrow. It's an okay watch. It's not horrible. And the performance by Sid Haig, surprisingly well spoken and fun to kind of watch Sid Haig. Makes it worth it for me. I say give it a watch. Fuck it. Again, because I'm going to attach this to my review because I hate to have McPierce have to release a 0.1 or a 0.2 or a 0.1 for this. Folks, remember, episode number 200 is coming up. Please email us. What films would you like us to review? And I will also add, please make it something that I can obtain. Don't suggest some weird zombie version of Pippi Longstocking that some guy in Cleveland made fucking 10 years ago with a beta that I will never be able to get. Please don't suggest something like that. But throw us your titles, any genre films you'd like us to review specifically for episode 200, and Daryl and I will do our fuck goddamnedest to get that done for you. Okay? We really do want to involve you guys. Oh, shit. I don't even know if I should ruin this. McPierce let me know today. He got, because we already have a bunch of like autographed prizes and shit in the yuck prize closet that we have. Maybe McPierce has a prize closet. I don't know. I don't know where he keeps the stuff we give out. But he got an autograph poster today that I was like, shut the fuck up, really? That's pretty cool. So, and I'll let him make that announcement. But episode 200 is weeks away. Please tell us now. Email us, alittledead@gmail.com. Tell us what you want us to review. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter. Whatever. Call the hotline. It's on our webpage, and I couldn't tell you that. It's programmed into my phone. I don't know. But tell us what you want us to do, and we will get it done. And send out prizes for your participation, because without you, the podcast is just Daryl and I talking. Fuck, even with you, it's still that. I don't know. I said that without really thinking about what it meant. Oh, well, fuck me in the face. All right, guys. Have a good weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.